Hey everybody, welcome back to Family Firearm Reviews. This is Kyle. Today we're going to check out the Extar EP9 Gen 2. We just did the unboxing video with this and we wanted to get out to the range and get our first shots, first thoughts of this new gen. So some of the things that we're going to go over again are the muzzle device. So that's different from the Gen 1. It's supposed to direct that sound and help with the recoil. Now, the other thing we do like about this is the nice M-LOK rail at 3, 6, and 9 o'clock on this firearm. We do have our full Picatinny rail, and then this is extended so we can get a better grip. On the old one, it ended at the end of the Picatinny rail, but this guard now extends, that little about inch and a half more. Now, something else that's different is our brace. So I shouldered this and checked it out at the house. The brace is kind of small, but for the 9mm and with a delayed recoil on this, it's going to be pretty nice. I think it'll work. We're going to see how that feels compared to the Gen 1 in another video. We also have the steel trigger components and the steel safety now, which is nice, so we don't have any of the polymer components inside of there. And the grip, the stippling on the grip is great. It gives you a little bit more to kind of feel and hold on to in other situations. Something else, we did put a QD mount on here. I'm going to throw a strap on it today and maybe do a couple little drills where I'm pulling it up like that. We did go and put a SIG green dot on here. As you can see, it's the Romeo MSR. So we're going to sight that in here in the first couple shots, and then we're going to see how that works with the Extar. Now we're going to do the numbers. So if you're looking right here, we have a barrel length of 6.5 inches. We have an overall length with our brace of 24.25 inches. I measured it out. It added a little bit of a 1/4 inch. Extar says 24, but what's a 1/4 inch, right? With the brace, we have a weight of 4.22 pounds. Without this brace, they're saying it's going to weigh 4.06 pounds, which is pretty nice. So you're looking too that we do have a 1/2x28 muzzle thread under here that we could, take off, place suppressor, a different muzzle device if this is one isn't something we like. And then we do have a trigger, which is adjustable. Mine out of the box is 6.25 pounds. I'm going to run with that before I go adjusting it, just to see how they're going to be out of the box to you, so we can get pretty good true thoughts of just pulling this out of the box and shooting it. Just like the old Extars, we do have that last round lock back, which is pretty nice for these pistol caliber carbines that we have out there. And then we do have the nice rail system. It's pretty good. I can't wait to put some other devices on here. I'm going to put a hand stop on the bottom, maybe a light on the side, so it will be really nice. We also have that nice light polymer frame. Everything is still all polymer, so it is really going to be something nice for you. When we do get price range, these are running $449 for the firearm, plus you've got your shipping and your tax, and then the bags are running $27.95 is what they're running online. So like I said, I did get that bag. It's a nice little carrying case to get you and your mags to the range. So now that we've gone through all the technical stuff, we're going to go over the ammo we're going to shoot today. So we're going to run 300 rounds today, which is 100 rounds more than usual, but we've got a 100 round box of heaters we're going to run through there, 115 grain. We're going to run 115 grain Federal. We're going to run that 115 grain lax reloaded ammo. That way, if you guys do reload, you'll be able to know that this firearm can handle that, right? And then we're going to go a little bit higher on the bullet weight. We're going to run 124 grain MagTech, and then we actually have some 147 grain Blazer ammo. So the heavier bullet weight, we'll see if this firearm can handle it, how it reacts with that delayed recoil. So let's get out to the range and get some shooting done now. All right, so now we're going to run a 21 round Pmag, see how that goes through the firearm. Man, that is great. Now I did have a little bit of issue getting some of the mags out. That one came right out, but the Pmag was a little tight. So that is something you're gonna have, but it's not too bad. I'm not having to strip any of the mags out, which is nice. You can really stay on target really easily with this, with that blowback. I mean, you can really hardly feel anything. So let's get some more shots down range.
Hey Hey guys, this is Lauren with Family Firearm Reviews, and today we're out here in the rain at the range testing out our Extar EP9 Gen 2. I don't like the rain, and this is, normally not something that I would participate in, but this gun is awesome, so here we go. We've got another mag of the Federal here. Gotta remember how the gun works.
All right, so I did attach my sling, my little single point. That QD mount's pretty solid. I can push on here. The firearm's not going anywhere. So if you were, wanting to switch or let it hang, you're good right there. So we're gonna run 21 rounds of the heaters, and then I'm gonna run some more of the 124 MagTech, and I'm gonna run the 147 grain Blazer, just do some quick reloads here. See how the firearm functions with that. Man, this really is a fun gun.
I'm excited. Whoops.
So what's cool is this takes Glock mag. So I have my trusty Glock right here, and I'm actually gonna swap mags between the two just to show you that it's kind of nice to have, a PCC and a sidearm that take the same caliber. So if you do some different kind of pistol shoots out there, this is kind of a cool way to train, right? Then if I didn't have another mag and I still wanted to use my PCC, I could easily discharge the mag from my Glock, put it in my firearm, and continue to fire that way. See, it's a nice way to train. You can work on that mag change, work on that draw. But do remember, if you pull your Glock out, you take that mag out before you're finished, there is still gonna be a live round in there. So we've always got to check that. So, now that we've gone through and had our fun today, let's go get our final thoughts. All right, now that we've got our shots down range, we're coming here, we're gonna give our first thoughts on our shots today. We really like this gun. I had a great time shooting it today, even in the rain. It's great. I had fun. It was, you know, a lightweight firearm. It really, no recoil. I was able to hit my follow shots up pretty quick. We did run all the different ammos through it. And even when you ran that higher weight bullet, I really couldn't tell the difference at all, you know. This does direct quite a bit of sound down range. The grip was nice. It doesn't get hot. I know my old one, it would get a little warm. So even with all the rounds we put through this today, you know, there was no warmth. It felt pretty good. I didn't have to wear gloves, so that was pretty nice. This really wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. When you do get it up there and shouldered, it's such low recoil that, you know, you really don't need that big shoulder pad to kind of disperse that. The ergonomics were good. They've got a nice undercut on this trigger, so you can get a pretty good grip. It's a nice little cut underneath there. The new trigger components work great. The trigger felt fine. We did shoot some of the rounds on the, you know, Gen 1. It worked out great. So I really, really, really enjoyed firing this today. You know, these PCCs, they flex into lots of different categories. You saw we can shoot steel up close, which is really nice. And even, you know, Lauren, with her smaller stature, you know, and she does have some grip issues with her one hand, she had a great time shooting this, I think, and I think it really went well. So give me your thoughts. I'm not going to speak for you.
So you touched on a lot of things that I think are an improvement for me. Typically, this is the kind of gun that would have a little too much power than I'm looking for. A little heavier caliber, a little more blowback, you know, just a little out of my league. There's no recoil. This gun shoots flawlessly, beautifully. It sits perfectly. My only thing that I would like to see is some adjustment here. Like Kyle said, I'm a little bit smaller, so where it's sitting in my shoulder and where I'm laying my face on it for that green dot, I would just like to have a little bit of adjustment there. But we actually shot me on some paper today just so that I could get that dot in, and once I narrowed in where I needed to be, I hit every single thing that I was aiming for with no issues, no kickback, no recoil, no issues. I love this gun.
So you can tell we're definitely big fans of this Gen 2. We were also huge fans of our Gen 1. She also enjoyed shooting this, so we are, you know, glad we made this upgrade. Now we both have one. As you saw in that, you know, sharing video, I still had to use old trusty. She got the fancy new one, but
I will keep the fancy new one.
it's a nice addition, and I'm glad we have both. So thanks for watching our video. Let us know what you think, and I hope you like this.
Bye, guys.
Thanks for watching our video. Make sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. If you liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel.
Comment below. We want to hear from you. Get more content from Family Firearm Reviews by joining our Patreon and checking out the links in the description.